Perhaps the most notorious system of false worship is Nebuchadnezzar's golden idol and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Did you know this is a prophetic story of our time now? What Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego is a lot like what us in the Christian world will go through in the very end of time. Do you remember why Nebuchadnezzar built the idol completely out of gold? Because God had given him a dream with the different metals that separated out the different kingdoms of the world. The head of gold being Babylon, and the Medes and the Persians being the breastplate. And you see, Nebuchadnezzar, in his arrogance, he said, no, my kingdom will never die. And that is why he built it completely out of gold. And you see how the artists make this as he's standing there with sort of an arrogant pose? Most of the time when you see this drawing, they draw it in that sort of way. Did you know that we have many false systems of worship set up today? But you know we have one system of false worship that's strikingly similar to this story. Does anybody know what this is? Interesting. A golden idol in the center of the stage. This is the Oscars. Has anybody ever seen the Oscars? This is probably one of the second most worldwide watched events in America. In fact, in America, do you know what we call this? We don't call it the Oscars show. We call it the Oscars ceremony. In fact, the definition of worship is to treat someone or something with reverence or adoration which is appropriate to a deity or God. Or like number 2, honor given to somebody in recognition of their merit. And isn't that what we're doing at the Oscars? Giving someone something, recognizing what they're doing? The Oscars is the second most watched show in America, the first being the Super Bowl, like the American football. So here is a clip of Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert. These are 2 American actors. They're at the Emmys, which honors television, where the Oscars honor movies. And so they're going to talk about what this little golden idol is that they give to each other. Listen to the terminology that they use.
Please welcome Stephen Colbert and Jon Stewart.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here tonight.
Good evening, godless sodomites.
What are you doing?
I'm bringing the truth, John. We're in Hollywood, the belly of the beast.
You can't just read the prompter?
I'm reading the prompter in here. You can read that pablum.
Award show banter is not pablum. Reality television celebrates the human condition. By illuminating what's extraordinary in the ordinary person.
It warps the minds of our children and weakens the resolve of our allies.
The results are often dramatic and always unexpected. We're here to honor achievement in that category.
By giving you a golden idol to worship. Kneel before your God, Babylon!
So he says, we're in Hollywood, the belly of the beast.
The belly.
The belly of the beast. Mm-hmm. And he says, we're now going to give you a golden idol for you to worship. And then he says, kneel before your God, Babylon. Remember, this is the second most watched show in America. And did you know that there's truth in every single joke? If there was no truth in it, you would not think it's funny. So, is this an isolated event? Did it only happen once? Here's another actress at the award show.
Now look, a lot of people come up here and they thank Jesus for this award. I want you to know that no one had less to do with this award than Jesus. He didn't help me a bit. If it was up to him, Caesar Milan would be up here with that dog. So all I can say is, suck it, Jesus, this award is my God now!
Second most watched television show in America. She basically just said, look, Jesus hasn't helped me with this at all. This is my God now. As an actor, this is the top of where you can get in your acting career. And they are all fully aware that people worship them. Oscar. You want to take a guess at what the name Oscar means? It's Scandinavian and Old English in its origin, and its meaning is divine strength or divine spear. And divine is, of course, of, from, or like a god. A spear is obviously a weapon. So is it possible that the devil uses these high-profile celebrities as godlike weapons against us?